Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
Hey, so I know it's been a minute and there are some changes. I got some tattoos. I'm feeling cute, okay? I haven't been making videos consistently. I know this is probably what I'm supposed to be doing, but
You what?
I get stuck sometimes. Like the periods of time where I do get stuck, I find that they're getting shorter and shorter. And I think that the point of this video is that I just wanted to talk about growth. I have to get myself together. Hold on. You grow over time, right? And you never really pay attention to it until one day you're just like, I'm taller than my mom. What the fuck? Like, you're just looking down like, damn, like, I've been growing this whole time and I haven't been paying attention to it. Mentally and spiritually, we do grow, even if we make the same mistakes over and over and over again. I just needed to speak about growing because I beat myself up a lot of the times for making the same mistakes over and over and over again. While I do need to work on that, I am still growing in a lot of ways. This may sound a little bit vain, but I was always considered like the ugly girl.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I was bullied. Like, people really like did not fuck with me. They didn't like how I looked, they didn't like how I spoke, they didn't like how weird I was. And honestly, I wish I would have never let that get to me because I lost a part of my personality that I'm just now getting back. The point is, I've grown so much from that girl that was so insecure about herself and that never wanted to put herself out there because she was afraid of the judgment. But life has taught me, once you put yourself out there, like, I feel like a lot of the anxieties that we have around speaking and our throat chakra is we're not realizing that people are extensions of us and they're mirrors. Like how we feel anxiety, that's probably how they feel anxiety. I find what helps me get over that fear is just everybody's human. There are reptiles over here though, and aliens, so not everybody is human, but that's not the point of this video.
Okay.
And trying to regulate your thoughts around it is so important. I've gotten over so much shit. And that's the point of growth, is to look back and see how much shit you did get over that you thought you were never going to get over. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy how life works. I love talking and I love communicating. Like, I'm having fun right now. I feel joy. I feel genuine joy doing this right now. And for a long time, my voice was cut off. It was just snuffed out by the people around me, by not being able to emotionally express myself. I lost myself. I lost my voice. Like, I was literally out here like Ariel, just like, but it wasn't my choice. Like, I felt like I had to go through that period so I could find myself again, so my voice could be that much more louder, stronger, and clearer. So, backstory on my life, I basically moved around a lot because my mom was in the military. I used to be such an outgoing child. I was loud. I ran for school president. I was very involved. I loved school. I loved going and socializing with people. I loved being the class clown. Believe it or not, I was the class clown in like 4th, 5th grade. Like, I was just like very outspoken and very communicative. And when I moved back to Illinois, that was just the worst. I got bullied when I came back, and that made me not want to speak anymore. That made me not want to talk anymore. It made me want to disappear and be invisible, because I was just always the weird girl, or the ugly girl, or the girl with the lazy eye, or just like, dude, the bullying would get so bad that my like friend would notice people talking about me, and she didn't even want to tell me what they said. It was that bad. So I lost my middle school friends kind of, and I just kind of became like to myself and a loner. Like, I had friends and I had good times in high school, don't get me wrong. Like, I made friends, but I lost them as quick as I made them. And like, I socialized with people I knew, but like, I did not want to go out after school. I wasn't going to no party. Couldn't see me at no party because I wasn't invited anyways. I would spend like weeks in the house. I would spend weeks in the house during summer in high school. In the house. Like, I didn't even have like an extracurricular to go to. School for me was just a living hell, and I just wanted to stay away from it as far as I could for forever. So I would just stay home, not talk to anybody, do my shit, and get the fuck out. And it's kind of funny how like people treat me now, because it's like, I was invisible. I was that invisible girl. Nobody talked to me. Nobody even looked my way. Like, the most like the most action I got was like I don't even remember, like, I don't remember any guys talking to me. I think ultimately that lesson of those years that I experienced in high school and middle school were just, what you say matters. Going back to my hometown really gives me bad anxiety, because I have lots of people that are living there that don't like me for some reason, because I'm different and I'm weird. And failed friendships, failed relationships. I just don't like going back there because of the shit that I experienced. The lesson in that is to stand in what you fucking say, because if I were to get in front of those people, and the people who made me feel like shit in high school, and be like, oh no, it's okay what you guys did to me, and made me feel like, oh my gosh, I like, let's be friends, like, oh my gosh, you want to date me now, like, let's date. Like, no, the point is just to stand in your shit and to speak your fucking mind, bro. That's the point. And that's why I wanted to get on here, because I was tired of being quiet, and I was tired of like not being able to communicate. But when I'm by myself, when I'm speaking, I know this is going to go on the platform, and this could potentially get like hella views, but when I'm speaking, I feel like there's always thoughts coming in, like sending like through my crown chakra, like through voices, through spirits. Like, I'm always getting messages, and sometimes it gets overwhelming for me to express what I'm feeling, and so I try to write it down, but my thoughts are coming faster than I can write. So what else can I do? Just straight up fucking talk that shit, bro. Also, I want to talk about God complexes. I feel like I have developed a little bit of a God complex, being that now people want to date me. I still have like the thoughts in my mind like, no bitch, you're ugly, like nobody fucking wants you. I still have negative thoughts like that cross my mind sometimes, but that gathering I went to last weekend, it really solidified it for me that people do find me attractive.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
And let's just say, like, some beautiful people find me attractive. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot of suffering is caused by yourself. A lot of suffering is caused by those negative thoughts in your mind that just keep hammering you down into the ground. And a lot of the times, we do participate in behaviors that do not benefit us. And do not tell me, do not click off this video, because I am very much, I definitely just did something I was not supposed to do last night. Let's just say that. We all make mistakes, we all have setbacks, and we all engage in behaviors that don't benefit us. It's a human thing, it's human nature. But it's like, what are you willing to learn from that? Are you okay with being where you are in life, despite this lesson teaching you that there is better out there? And honestly, I'm probably going to end this video here, because I don't want to do too much editing. I already have like more things coming down the pipeline. Just stay tuned. If you fuck with me, if you fuck with my energy, give me a fucking subscribe, give me a like, and give me a comment. Today's question is, what is a setback that you'd never think you would come back from, but you did? Leave your answer down below in the comments. I want to say I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. This is your reminder to get a tattoo because they're really cute. And yeah.